Hi and welcome to Partner 2023, the International Defense Exhibition in Belgrade, Serbia. Today we will focus to the outside area where the Serbian army display a full range of military equipment, including new generation of combat vehicle, including the new self-propelled anti-aircraft system HARPAS and the new main battle tank M84 AS2. One of the highlights of the show is the HARPAS, a new self-propelled anti-aircraft missile gun system. The vehicle is based on the M84 main battle tank, a Serbian version of the Soviet-made T-72. The vehicle is fitted with a remotely operated weapon station, armed with two Bofors 40mm gun. At the same time, there is two containers for surface-to-air missile and one radar at the front and one at the top of the turret. The driver is at the front of the center of the hull. This is standard for this T-72, and the engine is at the rear. In terms of combat capabilities, the 40mm cannon can reach a maximum firing range of 3.7 km, while the missile can destroy a target from 8 to 12 km. The vehicle carries 200 rounds for the 40mm cannon and 4 missiles ready to fire. The 40mm cannon can fire two types of ammunition, including high explosive projectiles. The radar has a maximum detection range of 120 km and detection altitude of 20 km. The fire control system of the vehicle includes laser computer fire control device with aiming devices. A very interesting vehicle displayed at the outside area is the new version of the M84, a Serbian-made main battle tank. The vehicle is named M84 AS2. The layout of the new M84 AS2 is very similar to the previous version, with the driver at the front, the turret in the middle and the engine at the rear. The tank has a crew of 3, including the driver at the front center of the hull, 2 people in the turret, including the commander and the gunner, and the engine compartment at the rear. But the vehicle is now fitted with 2 new types of armor. You can see on the side of the vehicles some explosive reactive armor and also wire cage armor at the rear of the hull and also at the rear of the turret. This type of armor is especially designed to protect the vehicle against RPG, rocket-propelled grenades and also anti-tank missile. The front of the vehicle is also fitted with new armor plates to increase protection against modern anti-tank guided missile, and also at the front of the turret you can see also explosive reactive armor, very efficient against new missile threats. One of the key features of the vehicle is also the addition of a new remotely operated weapon station mounted at the rear of the commander hatches, which is armed with a 12.7mm EV machine gun. At the outside area you can also see different upgrade versions of combat vehicles in service with the Serbian army, including in this case you can see the M80AB2. It's a new modernized version of the old M80, which was in service with the Serbian army since the year 70. With new armor, the vehicle is fitted with a new turret armed with a 30mm automatic cannon and one 30mm automatic grenade launcher mounted at the roof of the turret. On the right side you can see 2 launchers for the Malyutka anti-tank guided missile system, but in this case you can see a modernized version of the Malyutka, which offers more firing range and increase the accuracy of the missile. Serbian defense industry has also developed different types of aircraft and helicopter, including training and fighter aircraft. In the outside area you can see 3 different types of aircraft designed and developed by the Serbian defense industry. First, the Sova. It's a light training aircraft. The other aircraft is the Lasta. It's a multi-role aircraft which can be used for training but also to perform ground attack and aerial attacks. On each side of the aircraft you can see different types of bombs and machine gun pods. You can see also the Orao, but a modernized version of the aircraft which is equipped with new navigation and weapon control system, optoelectronic system, weapon mission computers, digital interface for communication with sensor and control of guided and unguided weapons. We continue the virtual tour of the outside exhibition area. Now you can see 3 helicopters in service with the Serbian Armed Forces. Now you can see the Gazelle, a light attack helicopters armed with 2 types of missiles, including air-to-surface missile and also air-to-air missile. One of the most popular Russian helicopters who continue to be in service with the Serbian Armed Forces. It is the M21. The helicopter is also equipped with different types of weapon systems, including rocket launcher and also a machine gun pod mounted on each side of the fuselage. The H145M is the latest combat helicopter which was recently entered into service with the Serbian Armed Forces. It is produced by the French company Airbus Military.
This year we exhibit 3 versions of our PR-15, ground surveillance small portable radar, and modification for this year. We have integrated it with the optical day and night camera. So it has a better data for the person who is operating, and it could be integrated also with a laser system for aiming. We could detect moving vehicles and people, and the crawling soldier also. We can detect tanks or armed vehicles in 23 kilometers range, and a soldier or man in 5 to 6 kilometers range, and crawling soldier even in a 2 kilometer range. Important thing about this surveillance radar, it is achieved by range Doppler processing using FFT. So with the minimum power we can have a maximum range and we can detect targets. After that, in processing, we can just use to see what targets are useful for us and what is noise. The system is completely developed in Serbia by a small private-owned Peripolis company, and we are cooperating with Yugoimport.
Inside area of the exhibition you can see 3 versions of the NORA-B52. The first one is the first version of the NORA. It is based on a Kamaz 8x8 truck chassis. The vehicle is divided in 2 main parts, with the crew cabin at the front of the vehicles and the weapon station at the rear of the vehicle with a turret equipped with a 155mm cannon. In this case, the vehicle has a maximum fire range of 40 km and can carry 20 ammunition. The second vehicle is based on a manned chassis. It offers more mobility and cabin is protected against the firing of small arms, and it uses the same turret. And the new one is the NORA New Generation NG. The vehicle is based on a manned chassis but is fully automatic loading system and can carry a total of 30 ammunition.